Dog lovers have always been eager since ages to know about the interesting and amazing facts about the paw friends. Today we will discuss 10 amazing facts that you probably did not know about your dear pet. So let's dig in. But before that, do not forget to hit the like and share buttons and do subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos on dogs. Dogs are great when they provide us with love and companionship and are always there when we need them. But did you know there's far more to dogs than meets the eye? We all know that dogs have been man's best friend for thousands of years, but there are loads to more that are for our four-legged friends and which makes them really amazing. We've put together some of our favorite canine facts so that you can learn a little more about your pooch. Number 1. The sense of smell is at least 40 times better than ours. The area of our cells of the brain that detect different smells is around 40 times larger in dogs than in humans. This means that your dog can pick up the way more of the smells than we do, and this is why dogs are often used to sniff out people, drugs, and even money. In fact, a number of our own hounds ever were off of this PDSA models for their noses, and the arms and explosive searches for the busters was awarded with the PDSA Dickin Medal in 2003 for his remarkable service in Iraq. He located a large amount of weapons and explosives linked to an extremist group, saving the lives of many civilians and service personnel. Number 2. Some have such good noses that they can sniff out medical problems. Yup, medical detection dogs are a thing because their sense of smell is so good. Some of the dogs can be trained to sniff out medical conditions. They are used to diagnose a particular condition or to alert their owners if they need more medication. Some are even being trained to sniff out COVID-19. One of these incredible dogs is medical detection dog Pal, who was awarded the PDSA Order of Merit Pal and was played a vital role in diabetic owner Claire's life by alerting her of the changes in her blood sugar. If not caught in time, these changes could have killed her. Number 3. Dogs can sniff at the same time as well as breathing. Dogs rely a lot on their senses of the smell of the food and the potential dangers and friends, and so needless to say that they sniff a lot. Their noses are designed to smell so that they can stay in their noses and while air can move in and out of the lungs at the same time, which means they can breathe freely and still work out at the same time. Number 4. Some dogs are incredible swimmers. So not all dogs like water, but the ones that do are pretty good swimmers. But then again, there are also ones that you must keep an eye on because the dogs in case might just drown in, such as the French Bulldog. Newfoundlands are so good in the water that for years they have been used as water rescue dogs. In 2016, a brave Newfoundland called Wiz was awarded the PDSA and Order of Merit for saving 9 people from the sea over his career as a water rescue dog. Number 5. Some are fast and could even beat a cheetah. Most dogs could easily outrun a human and they're built to learn and chase. The fastest breed of dog by far though is the greyhound. These speedy sights may have the reach of top of speed of like 45 mph within seconds to starting to run. But how does this beat a cheetah? You might well ask. Well, when a cheetah can get up to almost 70 mph, they can only keep this down for 30 seconds. Greyhounds on the other hand could easily run at the speed of 35 mph for like 7 miles. So despite the cheetah's head start, they're soon to be overtaken. Number 6. Dogs don't sweat like we do. While dogs do sweat, we don't expect them to be getting damp armpits anytime soon. Where humans sweat watery liquid to cool down, dogs produce a pheromone-laden, oily substance that as humans can detect. The only place that dogs sweat up like is their paws, so instead they bond to point and cool it down. That is why it is so important to keep your dog cool on those warmer days to make them easier to stay. For that, you can just trim them off, trim the extra hair on their bodies and make them feel comfortable. Number 7. Your dog could be left on right paw. There could be very few studies around that may show us that your dogs can be either left-footed or even right-footed. Dogs have a preferred hand, well paw to lead with, like humans. You can find out whether your dog is a left or right paw by giving them their favorite toy or interactive game and seeing which paw they use to help themselves first. Number 8. Along with their sensitive noses, their hearing is also super sensitive. We all know that dogs can hear much higher in frequencies than us, but did you know they can also hear further? Generally, dogs can hear much softer sounds than we do, so they can hear things that they are much quite farther away from. This is another trait that makes them great search and rescue dogs. While they will mainly use their nose for tracking, their hearing can also be a real help. as they get closer to whatever they are looking for. Dogs like Canine Killer, who was awarded the PDSA Gold Medal for helping to track down the rhino poachers, are excellent at tracking using both smell and hearing. Number 9. Dogs have 18 muscles controlling their ears. If you have a dog, you might notice that their ears move around a lot. They actually have 18 muscles responsible for their moving ears. These help them to change the direction of their ears slightly to hear noises around them better, and play a really bigger part in telling us how our dogs are feeling. A lot of the dog's body language is expressed through that with the ears that they're doing, and so the ears are vital in helping them to communicate both with us and the other dogs. Number 10. Dogs are about as intelligent as a 2-year-old. Studies have shown that dogs can learn over 100 words and gestures, which puts their intelligence and understanding of us as a par and of those of a 2-year-old. However, dogs are much easier to train than the 2-year-old. They are used for all sorts of jobs, from military roles to assistant dogs, from home pets to abandoned dogs, because they're both clever and extremely loyal animals. To start training your pup the basics, take a look on some of the tip-tops for our qualified behaviorist. Well, hope you have liked this video. Do not be fooled by the adorable faces of the cuties. They may be dooming, but make sure to take good care of the goofies for their healthy lives. Stay tuned for more. Until then, goodbye.